Hi guys, so while Tory MPs were shocked with the defection of Natalie Elphicke, few had very kind words for her. Actually, they were pretty spiteful. Which is funny as any one of them could be next across the aisle. So Michelle Donelan, remember her, the one who used taxpayer money to cover libel costs? Well, she was on the Sophy Ridge show where she made a bit of a fool of herself while attacking her former colleague. Sophie first asked about her feelings following the defection, and then if Labour's plan wasn't so great, surely the Tory one was even worse. Have a listen to this.
So to me, it's completely and utterly nonsensical.
That's the thing though, isn't it? Because, yeah, you're right, she said previously Labour can't be trusted on illegal immigration, their plan won't work. So she thinks that, but she defected to them on illegal immigration. How bad does she think your plan is? I mean, she must think it's really bad.
I don't think that's about our plan at all. I think that...
Well, it is. That's what she said it's about, isn't it? That she doesn't trust you to deliver on illegal immigration. And yeah, she doesn't think Labour's plan's great, but she probably thinks yours is even worse.
I think there's bigger questions about her judgment here. And this speaks more volumes for her decision-making than it does the government's plan. The government has a robust plan on tackling illegal immigration. It's started to work. We've already got it down by a third. It's a plan which leaves no stone unturned. We've done our deal with Albania.
Illegal immigration's down by a third? What's
the
that
boats. So the boats. So we got the boats down by a third last year.
No. Currently, it's at record levels.
Yeah, but we haven't finished the year, so I meant annually.
So I'm cherry picking data. You're not allowed to look at the overall figure. There are record numbers this year. Remember, Rishi Sunak said he would stop the boats. I presume stop means zero. When he's challenged on that, he avoids the question. He avoids saying, yes, it's zero. Like, it was a stupid pledge in the first place. But to say, there are record numbers in this period, but don't worry, it will come down and it will be lower than last year. You just have to believe, like believing in Brexit.
But that is why
at this point in the year it's record levels of small boat crossings.
Yeah, and that's because that's because we've been stalled in trying to pass the Rwanda bill, and it just shows how important that is. Now we've passed it, we can progress, and we've already seen.
Been sent to Rwanda.
Well, to be fair, Sophie, it's only just passed.
Well,
how is it a success if you're saying, well, it's just passed, give it more time? Like, you can't say something is a success and then in the same breath say, but it just needs more time.
We always said
say it's a triumph then. Yeah,
we can say that it is an active deterrent. You heard from Ireland just last week proving that it was an active deterrent on Sky. Yourselves just the other morning, I think it was last week or the week before, you were interviewing people that had received a letter saying that they were being in scope for one, and they were saying we will actively tell people not to come to the UK because of the risk.
I'm happy to say it's a deterrent when we have evidence it is a deterrent. Right now it's a deterrent for people already in the UK, which I'm guessing is not what you're aiming for. You're aiming for people...
Well said, Sophie. How is it a deterrent against people crossing the channel if you're sending out letters to people who are in the UK now? How is it a deterrent against people crossing the channel if some of them are in Ireland now? How is that a deterrent? Like, numbers have actually increased, not decreased. You keep saying it's a deterrent. Then when you're pushed on it, you say, well, you just need to give it more time. Well, which is it? Is it a deterrent or it needs more time? Like, a deterrent should be happening straight away. And then when you're pushed on, you say, well, it is actually a deterrent. It's stopping people. Well, okay, it's not deterring people crossing the channel. It's to do with people who are already in the country. There's the deterrent. But that's not stopping the boats.
Wanting to come to the UK. So when you have the evidence to say that Rwanda's working, I will accept that. Until then, I'll look at the actual stats that we have. Record numbers of small boat crossings and record levels of net migration. How's net migration going?
But on the broader point, though, it's this government that made it a priority. It's this government that have introduced a multi-pronged strategy to deal with it. Compared to Labour.
Hasn't worked.
No, but wait. Compared to Labour, that literally do not have a plan. So we're talking about somebody defecting from a party that has a plan, that have gone hell for leather, leaving no stone unturned, have made it a priority, have tackled the Lords and everything.
It doesn't matter whether you have a plan, it's not working. Now, whether Elphicke defected because of your plan, we'll have to wait and see. Doesn't make a lot of sense. We have an ERG hardliner on immigration defecting to Labour. But obviously her words, if we're looking at her words, she said because the Conservative Party are not interested in dealing with this issue. The Rishi Sunak has failed. You can't turn around and say that's not true. He has failed. You're saying it's a deterrent. Well, it hasn't deterred people crossing the channel, so it has failed. You can talk about Labour not having a plan. They're saying that what they're going to do is process more claims. That is their plan. Whether you agree with the plan or not, or whether you think the plan would work or not, is a different story. But they have said, what we're going to do is crack down on smuggling gangs. We're going to process more claims. Now, I have criticised those because I think it may not be possible to achieve that. You don't have the staff. But that's their plan. You can't say they don't have a plan. What is wrong with these people? This is the whole rhetoric. That's their tactic. This is their election strategy, just to say Labour don't have a plan. You will be judged on your plan, and your plan has failed. It's not failing, it has completely failed. No wonder people are defecting. Maybe Michelle will be the next to defect. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.